Hello my beautiful viewers on my channel, James Higgins Open World. What I've got for you now is I've got the result of my competition to win one of my hats and a can of cream soda. And we're winging its way to the winner. And the winner is Nick the Egg. That's who's won. Yep. Congratulations, Nick. Your hat. You can see it's brand new. There you go, your hat. And this will be winging its way to you. I've sent you an email because I need your address. Post this off to you. So congratulations, Nick. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read Nick's story, and it will also appear on my series, James Higgins World of Strange Powers, when it comes out in the new year. Just 1 second, and I'll read you the story that won Nick this hat, one of these hats. Right, it'll take me a bit of time because my printer, I've no ink for my printer, so I have to read it off my phone, so to keep moving it, so it'll take me a bit of time. He's put, "Hi James, I hope you're well. I wanted to give you my entry to Paranormal competition. I hope you enjoy it. It's a true story and is as follows. In 1985, my family moved to Essex, and as a 17-year-old boy, I had to move with them. The family liked where we were living, and shortly after, my brother and his wife decided to move closer to us. They fell in love with a lovely cottage which was built in the early part of the 19th century, the 20th century, 19th, 20th, isn't it? As far as I can remember, it was built in 1870. My brother and his wife viewed the property a couple of times, and in August 1986 they finally moved in. It was a beautiful large white cottage with quite a bit of land, and it was surrounded by large, attractive, colourful garden. On the day they moved in, as they expected, the property was empty and all ready for them to move all of their furniture in. As they were moving in during the day, they discovered an old black and white framed photograph of an old grey-haired lady standing in the garden of the cottage looking up at the house. They didn't know who the old lady in the photograph was, and presumed it had been left by the previous owner by mistake. So they placed the photograph in a drawer in the kitchen and thought no more of it. A couple of weeks later, when my brother finally managed to go to get a phone connected in the cottage, they tried to call the previous owners on a phone number they had been left. They called to tell them that they had found the photo and were going to see if they wanted to collect it. But the phone number they were given by previous owners was unobtainable. Right, just 1 second. After this, the photo was placed back in the drawer and forgotten about. When spring arrived and my brother and his wife were settled into their new home, my brother's wife started to care for the garden. On this particular morning, my brother's wife was kneeling on the ground, seeing to her beautiful red rose bush, when she thought she heard a faint tapping noise. Thinking nothing of it, she carried on pruning the roses, but again she heard the same noise. She looked about, but there was no sign of anyone or anything. A few minutes later, she heard the same tapping noise again. My brother's wife then slowly looked up towards one of the upstairs windows of the cottage, only to see a faint figure of an old grey-haired lady peering down at my brother's wife. Was indeed the same old grey-haired lady from the photograph that they found on the day they moved in. From this day on, my brother's wife wouldn't spend another night in the house, and they sold the property a few months later, and to this very day nobody knows who the lady in the photo was, and no history is known of her. And I'd like to add that on the day my brother and his wife sold and moved out of the house, the photo, still in its frame, was left in the same kitchen drawer they had placed it on the day they found it. I hope you like this story, James, and I hope you're well, and I look forward to the competition. Well, that definitely deserved the hat, that story. Definitely did. I could have read it better if I'd printed it off, but I haven't got any ink in my printer at the moment. But I hope you enjoyed that, and congratulations again, Nick the Egg. You have won the hat, one of these hats, and a can of this as well. So please send me your address via the email I've just sent you, and I will get it to you. Whether you'll get it before Christmas, I don't know, because it's the 17th of December now. So it might be after Christmas when you get the cream soda and the hat. But I can't send it to you without your address, so please send me your address. So congratulations to Nick the Egg. Thank you very much. Please subscribe.